You didn't find too many things to be beautiful. It wasn't a word you used often, simply opting for interesting or just pretty. It wasn't like people usually understood, opting for judging and thinking your sense of beauty was fucked up. Hey listener, look at this! Hinata's excited voice ringed in your ears. It's beautiful! He exclaimed, admiring the blues and greens portraying in the turbulent sea. You barely registered the painting, too caught up in the way his brown, whisky eyes shined with excitement. Nodding absent-mindedly, you responded, Yeah, it's pretty nice, I guess, you replied, not really caring about the art piece in front of you. Come on, listener, you didn't even glance at it, he whined as you just laughed, shaking your head at his antics. His hair was pretty under the warm coffee shop lights, and you almost felt your mood lightening as you noticed how it seemed to shine even brighter when he turned to you once again. I don't understand how you cannot like this, he muttered under his breath. You had heard the same thing thousands of times before. Celebrities with the reputation of being pretty to a godlike level were just okay in your standards, not really interesting in your taste. Music was good, but it never brought you to tears. Food presentation was nice, but you just wanted to eat. In the same way, they couldn't understand your sense of beauty. You could not understand society's obsession with it. How does that impact in people's routine? Was it just a desperate attempt to distract themselves from their own boring life? Surrounded by a singing crowd, you suppress a sigh. The chorus of the most recent number one pop song blasting through the stadium speakers, almost everyone singing to it. They cheered on the players on court. Weren't they distracted by it? It was annoying even for you. You didn't need to concentrate. Your eyes found Hinata in front of the net. The intensity of his eyes almost intimidating. He had grown a few inches since high school, but he still caught everyone's eye for being the shorted in court. The ball got into his side and he trotted back, having a running start, preparing himself to jump, almost as if it was a need deep within him. You watched amazed as he elevated in the air, his body going above the net and being almost suspended there for a few moments. A breath got caught in your throat at the sight. A warm feeling spread in your chest, a tingling sensation accompanying it. Hinata landed after successfully scoring a point, and you could breathe again. Your mouth was slightly open at the view of them celebrating, dancing for a moment to the song. He turned to you and smiled, waving slightly as if to say, "Did you see what I did?" Smiling, you held up your thumbs in the air, congratulating him with the same excitement as the rest of the crowd, heart swelling with pride at him. You concluded that maybe beauty wasn't something you could enjoy. People were right. You were incapable of finding the beauty in life, and even if it was ridiculous, you felt almost like you had lost something, as if you were displaced from the rest of the world. The pale, early morning's light entered from the cracks of the blinds, slightly blinding you. It was too early to function, and it was saying much since you were an early bird. Groggily, you turned to your side, scooting closer to your partner's body, the warmth radiating from Hinata, something you appreciated especially in the colder nights like that day. Your eyes opened a fraction, and the sight in front of you left you speechless. Hinata was laying on his side, facing you, his eyebrows relaxed, as the rest of his expression. A hand snaking under his pillow, while the other was resting under his cheek. A few locks of his orange hair falling into his forehead, just like that, sound asleep. He was beautiful. In that exact moment, finally, you could understand every single song, every single painting, every single motivation their creators had when they decided to make them. Because right there, in that moment, the sensations that Hinata ignited in you made you feel bad for the rest of the world, who were incapable to experience it like you could, almost to the point where you wanted to share a little with them. Tears stung your eyes as you marveled at this foreign concept of beauty you finally discovered. You extended your hand across the mattress and brushed away the hair, feeling the smooth skin of his forehead against your fingers. Hinata stirred in his sleep, getting closer to you and throwing his arm heavily around you, pulling you closer to him. With your head against his chest, you delivered a light kiss in the spot between his collarbones, muttering, "Beautiful," as you tried to imprint this feeling in your memory. From there on, you started to wake up earlier, just to experience a little bit more of that beauty you only found in him. Oh, that was so cute! Oh my god! And this is Fluff. Why do I read it? So I kill myself. Just, my god. Okay, whatever. Uh, thank you. I hope you enjoyed this Hinata Shoyo X Reader by Sneer. But Sneer, I think that's how you read it. Yeah. Thank you. Bye.